into Atari, everybody. So Atari, everybody remembers Atari. I've been back all the way from the 70s.
That's the game I started on.
Made a giant announcement right before E3, and it's got
a teaser.
The internet like completely going crazy over this right now because nobody can figure out what it is, and the best information came from Atari Age. So let's get into this. So, the video, if anybody's seen it, all it shows is I think there might be a video.
Creator of the Atari chick sitting there talking, something like that.
No, all it showed in the teaser, yeah, there it is, was this wood panel / little thing. Look, it's just like what in this video. All it just shows the top with the black and then the wood paneling, and that's it. And then the Atari light up.
Yeah, so everybody's wondering, what is it?
And they announced,
it's a keychain.
Yeah. So CEO, what do you call it? Fred Chestnus, he interviewed with like a bunch of people actually, but he made this announcement. I don't know how long he's been retired. He's been retired for a long time. But anyway, so the announcement was that they were making a new game console, and the only information that they can give us right now is that it's PC based, which is very vague because every single gaming console that has come out that's new right now is all PC based, all x86 architecture.
Yeah.
So that's a very vague statement. It just means yes, it's going to be on par with the standard gaming format, obviously. But the fact that Atari is getting back into the game, and so many people speculated when this was first announced, oh, it's just the new flashback console that's coming out. There is a flashback console coming out that was announced at E3, but that's made by a sub company called AT, which is making the Flashback 8, which is going to have wireless controllers, which is pretty cool. It's going to have a bigger library. It's a neat system, but that's not this.
Let me tell you, I want to let you know. My opinion. Atari. I started playing Atari. Atari is what started the gaming thing, world, whatever you want to call it. And I loved it, especially Pong. Love Pong. But
Odyssey.
Yeah.
Was the first, Pong, yeah.
But if they're coming out with a new console, I guarantee they're going to blow everybody else away.
Okay, let me. All right, we gotta get some opinions. And all opinion.
I appreciate your opinion, but let me finish. Because if you think about it, Atari's what started it. All right, it wasn't Sega, it wasn't Nintendo or whoever. It was Atari. Atari started it. So,
yeah, they started the big craze. Yeah,
right.
Up to 1983 when they let the gaming developers get out of hand.
Yeah.
Can I have a
if they're coming back, they're coming back with something that's going to blow everybody's mind.
Yeah.
Can I have a counter opinion, please?
Go ahead,
okay,
Gumbo,
this is opinion. Nobody get mad because I'm about to spit the reality and it's gonna piss people off.
Come on, Gumbo.
They have no chance in hell of doing anything on the market.
Okay, but
and
why?
I don't know where Nate got the idea that people are talking about because I don't see anybody talking about it. I love Atari. I played their games. But if you think they can just come into the market and bring back all those old games, no one's going to play those old games. They're going to have to do something brand new.
Yeah.
But the problem is, what are they going to do?
That's the point.
Yeah,
but what are they going to do? Come in and go, oh, we have EA games, we have Bethesda games, we have...
no, they're not.
People, wait, you let him finish, you got to let me finish. If they come in and get all these people, all these devs, people are going to go, whatever, I'll just use PlayStation, PC, or Xbox. Like, they have no chance of breaking in the market because the market's already set.
No, I completely agree with you there.
No, I agree with you on that as well. But also, you got to understand, my opinion is, Atari was the one that started this whole thing. Okay? And if they're coming out with something, trust me, my personal opinion is, and my personal feelings are, is that they're groundbreaking and they're going to blow everyone else away. And they're not going to have third parties, they're going to have their own original material.
But they also don't have the money to even do that.
Yeah, that's the question I had.
Well,
where's the money coming from?
Okay, so...
They don't have the capital to do that.
Okay, so Atari was in business up till 4 years ago, and then they went bankrupt. They're still in business, but they went bankrupt 4 years ago. Okay, so now, obviously, they still had equity of some sort. And now they have a development team ready to go. I'm guessing all the royalties they were getting from the, what do you call it, the AT system, the flashbacks, they were getting a lot of money from that. and now they developed a council. And obviously, it's fairly easy to develop a gaming council for the most part for the way they're being developed nowadays. It's how you market it at the end. In the end, it's completely
True.
It's all marketing. So if they go ahead and actually get people on board with some of their classic games that were really good game series, like during the Jaguar series, like Tempest. If they made a new Tempest.
Battle tanks.
Battle Tanks.
Yeah.
And if they redid these
Or
really well,
Battlezone.
if they brought back even classic names, like really classic names like Asteroids,
I have.
and actually made it a full flight like simulator survival in space.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Where you're like actually part of like some spatial space Earth Defense Force or something.
And they would also have to come out with like 2D, 3D,
Hardware.
like side-scrolling or versions of that game.
Well, they would be fully. It would just like be today's modern games.
I have
Yeah.
two games I want them to make. Okay.
All right.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Oh yes,
Yes.
yes.
That was
You're
a
right.
good one. I
And then
remember that.
I want E.T.
I want to really because they did. Okay, we've seen more variations of Missile Command over the years, but I want a really well done version of Missile Command.
Have you seen like?
Yeah.
Have you seen the Angry Video Game Nerd do the Texas Chainsaw
Yes.
Massacre?
Yep.
I watched that like 1,000 times, and every time I watch
Centipede?
it, it's so
Centipede would be good too.
funny.
A modern day Centipede.
It's just
A virtual
A survival horror centipede.
Did you
You guys
make
are
my kids-
spitting
I'm
out
sorry.
nostalgia like nonstop.
Well,
I love Centipede. A new Centipede won't even make a dent in anything. People don't play those games anymore, dude.
well, wait.
No, that's the,
Yeah, I think that's questionable. The retro gaming scene has blown up so huge right now.
Yes, but Atari's not part of that. They like people are not
I-
rushing to get Atari games. They're rushing to get Nintendo and on.
True, that is true.
That's true. I agree with you on that. But at the same time, I keep backing up. Atari's what started it, and if people say, "Hey, you know, they're bringing this back out, but it's modernized,"
That's not even true.
I have the.
There were other
but-
competitors at the same time.
but you don't know.
There were
you don't-
three-
You don't know if it's true or not. What they're coming out with.
No, what I'm saying is Atari wasn't the one that started it. Atari had three other competitors at the same time. They're just the ones that caught on.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
There were
You know-
multiple companies making systems at the same time, but they caught on.
You know, the thing is, this is the way I look at it, is that you're playing off of a different market that, in my opinion, that PlayStation and Xbox, all the modern systems, aren't really playing on properly. When you bring out the Atari new one,
Packs.
like you're bringing out the older generation that started the gaming generation. For instance, my dad. You're gonna get the people going, "Oh, nostalgia! I gotta get this," and you're gonna get the people who are in their
and we're gonna-
40s,
and we're going to try and
40s or 50s going, "I want to get a game system."
and then we're going to get you guys involved. Yeah. So
And
they're
it's-
trying to. Everything goes around comes around.
Well, you're right, and the new statistic shows. Even if you look at our own analytics on YouTube when we do gaming, and if you look at the analytics done completely across the world, the
Yeah.
average gamer right now is between 35 and 45.
Yep, and then now you're gonna get the people who are 50 and older probably want to
Yeah.
go out and get the Atari. So now you're
So
now,
you're-
now
That's
you're,
us getting older.
Well, no, it's me because if you think
Well,
about
yeah.
it, no offense to the newer generation of gaming, but I played his Xbox, and all right, I mean I got short, stumpy hands, but at the same time, there's what 12 friggin' different control buttons that you got to manipulate
Yeah.
with your friggin' and I can't do that. I don't have the dexterity to do that.
Yeah,
But
you
Atari,
can already get this stuff. Like that's why I don't get this.
well,
I
It's
can-
gonna be new
it's
stuff.
because
Yeah, but I mean, I can go to the local Walmart and buy one of those little controllers with 100 Atari games on it. So it's not
yeah,
like
but
this
not
stuff.
gonna
Is,
be those
that's not
games.
the same.
It's gonna be new games.
Imagine if you were talking about Centipede. Imagine if they took Centipede and they modernized it and they made it 3D, or you're the one you're physically or whatever. It's visually
First person or something.
Yeah, it's first person where you're there. And you're the one that's doing the shooting. It's one person.
Maybe they're gonna reimagine their games.
Right. You guys remember
Yeah.
seeing that?
But we
movie?
really don't know what's going on.
yeah,
Ever
but
seen
that
that
also
movie
falls
Pixels?
back under what me
Yeah,
that falls
yeah.
back
Pixels?
under what me and Bazinga were talking about
that was
with
okay,
Capital.
but it was very thrown together, but I'd like some
Like-
scenes though.
Right.
They don't have the capital to do that to even have to even.
that's
They
the
don't
biggest
even have the
problem.
capital to do like 2 or 3 games with that.
But that's the thing. Just like anybody else in this world, okay, Atari's going to say, hey, we're the ones that started this, and I understand your opinion, but my opinion is because I grew up with Atari. Atari was my system. They
I did
started
too.
it. All right, but they started. I believe they started it. So they're going to say, hey, we're trying to bring back the generation that helped us get us on the feet on the ground and get us going. So we're going to bring them back and try and encourage them to encourage the youngers to come in. And at the same time, we're going to show you guys some new technology and some new gaming effects that everyone else hasn't done or is doing, but we're going to do it a little bit better. And where they're getting the financing, all you got to do is throw the pitch. You give out that pitch to somebody with the money.
Yeah.
Shark Tank.
Sure,
Yeah,
Shark
they
Tank.
would have had to catch a big sucker with that pitch because someone with a lot of money is not going to go up against Sony, Nintendo, Microsoft, and
all they
PC.
got to do is that pitch is to show them the video.
Yeah, we'll see what happens when they actually announce more.
Right.
And Grim, the reason why I think you may have not noticed it, like where all the hype is coming from is from the retro. Because I'm on a lot of forums for retro gaming, and the biggest one obviously is Atari Age for this.
Yeah.
.com. So that's where like a lot of this talk is coming from all the retro gamers.
Well, are we talking about this thing being cool or being a success?
I think
that's
it's gonna
where
be a semi success. It's not gonna go gangbusters.
I don't think.
because
No.
I'm not
I don't
saying
think
this
it's gonna
thing
go
will be cool. This is what I'm saying. From the point of view of whether or not it's going to be cool, it might be pretty cool. But from the point of view of success, no, it's going to bomb. It's going to sell to retro, but that will not be a big enough market to support what Roger's talking about with reinventing their games and big new money, AA budgets and all that. This thing's not going to sell to that crowd, so they won't get that budget.
But
That
it
doesn't
might.
mean it won't be cool,
Well,
Again,
and it
that's your
won't have
opinion,
cool
but
stuff
see,
on.
my opinion is, all right, let me put it this way. Ben and I are going to sit down and we're going to play, let's just say we had the new Atari system. We got one of those new games. I whip his ass on the game because I know the game. He doesn't know the game. How'd you do that?
I finally won.
You know?
Yeah, that's cool as hell. I'm not
But-
saying that's
but the
not
thing
cool,
is-
but there's not enough people that want that to make that
We
money.
don't. Well,
But that's
we don't know
again,
that.
but that's your opinion. All right.
That's the retro market, though. That's not an opinion. The retro market is a small subspace of the market.
No. The
Retro
retro
gaming
market
is
is
huge.
huge.
No, the retro market is big, but it's like 5% of the actual
I-
gaming market.
Oh my god.
Like
I'm
maybe
sorry.
10%. I'm dead serious. Like you can
Look,
go look this stuff up.
The retro market is huge because look, I'm an avid comic book collector. I collected since I was 10. Okay.
I'm not
I have
talking
over
about those, I'm talking
10,000
about
comic
games.
books. Hold on, hear me out for a second. I have 10,000 comic books. Back in my day, comic books were not that big. Then all of a sudden it blew up. Then it went down. It kind of the bubble popped and didn't go away. Now they're coming back. Same thing with the game systems. Game
What is that?
systems, Xbox. They're growing up to become now to Scorpio and the PS4. Atari says, "Hey, let's jump back on this bandwagon. We
Yeah.
started this. Now we're going to turn it around. We're going to enhance our technology, and we're going to get somebody in there, and we're going to knock them out, or knock their socks off."
And this ain't the first time. They left the market for a while before the Jaguar came out, and they came back, and the Jaguar did fairly well. The Jaguar CD didn't do that.
Oh
well.
my! All right,
But the Jaguar
please.
did
I
fairly
thought you
well.
wanted to be. I thought you wanted to be honest. And the Jaguar didn't do fairly well. That thing crashed and burned like one of the worst launches ever. It was worse than the freaking what do you call it? The Ouya. And I'm not kidding you.
The
You can
what?
look at the numbers.
Yeah.
It's an Android.
Like you can look up the numbers, dude. The Jaguar sold like
Couple
worse
mil?
than the 3DO, and the 3DO sold pretty bad.
But the thing is, at the same time, being honest, and like I said, I appreciate your opinion, but in my opinion is, I believe that this is going to blow everything out of the water.
My opinion based. I don't think they're a blow out of water, but what they do is they're marketing to a different generation that's going to grow to our generation to actually want to play these retro games more often. And I think it's a smart idea because if they do that, you're going to get to know the old games are now new games to us.
Right, and then that's going to break that generation gap between the two of us. That way, he knows what I grew up with, and I can show him what we played at the same time. He said, "Hey, well, check this out. This is what we're
So
doing
I can
here."
whip his ass in Xbox. They can whip my ass in the
So
Atari.
we're just disagreeing on its success, not on the
Yes.
coolness. Like I said, it could be very cool. I just don't think it will succeed. And also, numbers right here: about 350,000 Atari Jaguars was sold. That thing bombed faster than.
Yeah,
Going to the
I
bathroom.
agree with you. The Jaguar, I mean, when it came out, it looked cool. I thought it was great, but I didn't particularly care for it. That's why I never went through it. But I loved the Atari.
Like if you look at my
if
if you look at my comments, it says laugh out loud. Wow, he said good in Jaguar. I'm losing it because Nate was like the Jaguar was a pretty good system, and I could not stop laughing.
But the thing is that it was good at that time.
Yeah.
Okay, you got
Yeah.
to think about it. You got to think about the technology what they had then and what they have Now, compared to what
Okay,
you know,
compared to the PlayStation, not even close, and they both came out at the same time.
did they?
Yeah, the
No,
PlayStation, the PlayStation literally murdered the Jaguar in technical ability across the board.
Well, Jaguar
Like that's the
CD.
biggest problem with the
Yeah,
Jaguar.
yeah.
Like it
the
was
Jaguar
terrible.
CD it did, but not. We're talking about the Jaguar, not the Jaguar CD.
Dude, the Jaguar CD came after the Jaguar. You know that, right?
Yeah, I know.
It was
Yeah,
Jaguar,
I know.
then Jaguar CD. The original
I know, but-
Jaguar was junk level compared to Saturn and PlayStation, and then they made a Jaguar CD, which ended up still being kind of junk level compared to those.
Yeah. Well,
Like I know my gaming history.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just think I don't think it's gonna go crazy. It's gonna be the new thing. I think that it's gonna be another one of those side
me.
markets. You know.
I think it's going to start off slow. It's not going to boom right immediately.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of like the super. I think.
Again, it's based on their PR,
Yeah.
how they're going to
well, that's
promote
it.
that, and what they're coming out with. 'Cause
Well,
And how much their investors give them.
exactly.
I don't want to compare it to the Nintendo Classic rebuild, but I mean it's going to be like start off slow build, slow sales, and people are like, wait a minute, whoa, I want this. And they're going to go, poof, it's going to go off the roof.
yeah.